Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael, and today's video I want to talk about what has been going on in the crypto market, because just a couple days ago people were worried that the bull market was over, Bitcoin was going to drop to $20,000 per coin, even lower potentially, and that altcoins were just going to get wrecked. And now within the last 24 hours we've seen the entire sentiment change, and I'm seeing articles coming out saying Bitcoin going to $100,000 per coin, the bulls are back, and one little thing changed that really prompted this complete change and flip in sentiment. So I want to go over everything in a short format, just a bit of a crypto wrap up, try and keep it less than 5 minutes. And if you enjoy this sort of short, concise content, I'd appreciate it if you like the video. But let's jump in, start off with the overall market before we get into altcoins, NFTs, and Cardano. So right now with the overall crypto market, if we're looking at the charts, it's playing out exactly as we predicted in our last video. We had said how over the last couple of weeks and last 3 months, Bitcoin has been trading in between this key level right here, this key support and resistance. And we had said that if we had seen Bitcoin's price bounce off this, we're going to see another rally back up to right around $49,000, almost $50,000 per coin. And this is exactly what happened. We did have a wick below this support, but we are already bouncing back, seeing a nice bounce off of this. So overall, this contributes one of the reasons why we are seeing the sentiment change. But the main reason why we have seen overall market sentiment change in the last couple of days has been taxes, because taxes were due on April 18th, Monday, April 18th, and we had seen a big drop in that specific day in the morning, probably because a lot of crypto investors had to sell off their crypto holdings, use some of that money for taxes. But now that everyone has paid their taxes, or at least supposed to have paid their taxes, well, now we are seeing that the market is already bouncing back. And I think that is the biggest reason why we have seen Bitcoin's price bounce so quickly. Yes, we have this key support in terms of technicals, but also taxes. A lot of people in the crypto space made a lot of money, and they're having to pay more taxes than they probably expected. So those are some of the big reasons. Other thing that has happened as of recently, though, is that we're seeing a huge announcement come out of Australia. And Australia now, we're seeing that they're set to list their first ever Bitcoin ETF on April 27th. I saw this on Bellboy's Twitter page, so make sure to follow them over there. If you don't, they're just a couple of friends that started this page, and it's where I go to for all of my crypto news, and they don't really have many followers. But besides that, Australia is set to list their first ever Bitcoin ETF on April 27th. And the key thing here is that this is going to bring in potentially billions of dollars into the crypto space from Australian companies and institutions in Australia. So this is something that could have a big impact, another positive catalyst on the crypto market over the next week. And according to all the studies and a number of reports that have come out, they are projecting that there's going to be at least $1 billion of inflows from Australian companies into this ETF. So this is definitely going to help with Bitcoin's price, and something to keep an eye out on over the coming days, because not only are we going to see more money coming in, but this also is going to open the floodgates for more Bitcoin ETFs in Australia as well. Could even prompt US regulators to passing one in the US. Now let's talk a little bit about what has been going on with other international news with Robinhood, because Robinhood just came out and said that they're officially acquiring a UK crypto platform called Ziglu. And this is a big deal because Robinhood's main portion of their business, the portion of their business that makes them the most money, is crypto. And I have been talking consistently over the last year how Robinhood needs to list more cryptocurrencies. Robinhood needs to expand overseas, and they've already started to do this. They've added like about 6 or 7 new cryptos over the last month. Now they're starting to announce plans to expand overseas, and this is a big deal in my opinion, because Robinhood is a gateway for many people in the crypto world. It's a very easy, very simple platform, and seeing that now they're expanding overseas with this acquisition of Ziglu, I think we could see millions of more people come into the crypto space, trade on Robinhood first and really open the door for them to dive deeper into the crypto market. So it'll be exciting to see how this plays out, not only for Robinhood, but also for the overall crypto market in general. And now I want to talk about a little what is going on with NFTs and, a little bit of an NFT wrap up. So on Twitter, as of recently, I've been talking a lot about what has been going on with Ethereum and how Ethereum gas fees have dropped significantly, meaning meaning that now is a great time to be adding Ethereum NFTs to your vault. Because if you've been looking to get into Ethereum NFTs over the last year and a half, gas fees have been so high, but now they have dropped significantly, and we're seeing that number of projects are starting to really pop off, starting to really explode. One of which has been Moonbirds. So if you haven't been following, Moonbirds is a project that launched within the last week. They've already seen over $290 million of sales in the couple of days since their launch. They've rocketed to the #1 position in terms of overall NFT sale volume in the last week. And you can see right now they are well ahead of Bored Apes. They're well ahead of every single project. You can see Moonbirds are 52% ahead of second place, Azuki, and about 76% ahead of Bored Apes. So they are seeing tremendous amount of volume. They started off at a floor of only 2.5 ETH when they launched. Now they're already at about 18.45 ETH. So this is why it is so important to always follow, I would say on Twitter, what is going on with the NFT space, because anyone who got in at 2.5 ETH for this Moonbirds project has made $50,000 minimum in 2-3 days. So this is why it is so important to get into NFTs early and really do your research as to what projects are going to be have a lot of hype, have strong communities, have good backing. It's very important to keep an eye out on that. Last thing I want to talk about is going to be what has been going on with Cardano. I know a lot of you guys in our community love Cardano. And with Cardano, we have seen that 100,000 wallets have been added to Cardano's network in the last 30 days. And this is a pretty big deal. We're starting to see a number of big announcements, big events come up for Cardano. For example, one like the Vasil hard fork in June of 2022. Charles Hoskinson came out and said that he has a big special announcement that he's going to be saying at the end of the year. And while all this has been happening, all of that is good news. But the one thing is I've been seeing a lot of people get a little bit bearish about Cardano, not too happy about it, and not really impressed by the prices we have seen, because yes, it is down significantly from all-time highs. But the one thing to remember is that Cardano has seen consistent growth. If we're looking at active wallet addresses, total wallet addresses, we're seeing consistent growth in Cardano wallet addresses. This is because more NFT projects have been launched, one of which was Snoop Dogg and his NFT collection on Cardano. We've also seen a number of new projects roll out, so there's nothing to worry about there. The only thing I'd say to worry about, keep an eye out on for Cardano, is going to be its prices and a little bit of technical analysis, because if we're looking at Cardano, it is below a key support, which is $1 per coin. It is below that line right now, and that is a very key level for Bitcoin. So right now it's acting as a resistance, but over the last year to year and a half, that $1 per coin has been crucial for Cardano. So as long as we can quickly get back above $1 per coin, I would say Cardano is in a good place. They have a number of big upgrades coming out. They're consistently seeing more growth in their ecosystem. They're seeing new NFT projects launch, and I wouldn't be too worried about it. I think we definitely could reclaim record highs. It's just a matter of, breaking above that key level of $1 per coin and continuing to see accelerated growth in Cardano's ecosystem. So that's what's going on. We ran over our 5 minutes just a bit, but we had a lot to talk about. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.